spawn toward B. And they're gonna play fast. They're gonna walk into Glaive, small pit, nowhere to hide, but 2 down. Bomb as well, they're committed. As Faze continues that situation, but great shot again from Nico. As the head gets removed from Device's body, Kiarbi does the same to him in return from a deagle. And it's down to a 1 versus 2, but Kiarbi, still with just the pistol and no kit, has given up the B site.
Yeah, this is still possible now for Kiarbi. He's going towards the vent at this point. Should be able to pick up a weapon, but it's very unlikely the terrorist will allow him to pop out here. He'll be facing into war checkers now. There's a decent crossfire set up here, but Kiyoshima, most of his attention towards that bomb site, and he gets given away. He picks up the shotgun at this point, and now at AWP.
Oh! What is that? Starts it off with the no-scope on the entry. He's got a real chance at this now. Deagle and Op versus Kiyoshima on an AK, and he's gonna get aggressive and use the Deagle. Knows he's in behind the default boxes, nearly spots the headshot, still trying. 2 bullets left to do it, down to 1 HP. It's onto the shotgun AWP, as he has to play it up close. And he's bought the time, hit the shot, but he won't get the defuse. The no kit matters. Everyone will go down, so money seconds. And Kerrigan's gonna pincer from the top of Highway. Work this together, good position though, off at the forklift. Kiarbi now knows exactly where Kerrigan is. Spots the gun barrel back out. And a good pickup from the young Dane, the one who's played the least with Kerrigan. Remember, I still say Kerrigan's going to be playing.
They're flashing towards B storage. That's where the flash has been used, and Dupree waiting for them. Should have some easy kills there.
Mac 10 rather, but Dupree does find 2 very. 3 Alu did an excellent amount of damage, all things considered, when they smoked him off. And somehow got away with it.
Mid control comes in, those good smokes, but Kerrigan, okay, he still fancies this. He's managed to pick up a kid as well. This is possible for him. He has 100 HP, but 2 players to find.
Looked the wrong way, still considering Highway. Steps will reveal. And time will tick. He's got the kid, as you mentioned, but he's got to be very fast at this point. Spots the first. Glaive goes down. He's going to hold this. Absolutely, he's going to hold this. Zippix has to run. 2 seconds. Oh, he gets off it. And he knows his old teammates. He knows them well. One thing to mention about that, though, is they do have 3 bomb plants in a row. So each of those rounds, they have gotten slightly more money, but money shot from Nico, and it's Glaive standing in the open. That one's easy enough to take down as well. The AK drops inside of the main position. Watch the nade, bounces off. Nico's got a hat trick.
Individual moments. Here's the replay from his POV. Quite a simple shot there to make. The second one was good, and then the grenade to deny the plant as well was actually very intelligent indeed. You can see he swapped for the incendiary. He knows there's a low HP player there. Let's go for the instant kill instead of the damage over time.
Would have slipped to quad. That's still not the issue. The issue is the fact that Glaive gets back up with the UMP, and that pulls in Zippix with the Tech 9. Pulling back to a 3 versus 3, but Kio's getting closer. Molotov's going to make sure they can't push through the smoke, and Glaive wants to take the fight. He knows one's gone by. He's heard it, but he can't find it. He's in a 1 versus 3. Bomb still down. Jumps through! Oh, Glaive! Oh, Glaive!
He might do it.
It's not enough. I don't think so. He's got the time, so that's going to be it. It's going to be Faze with the first map. So close. But Faze go up 1-0 to start off the best-of-5 finals on their map. Kerrigan, Nico's rotating, but Rain, he's behind the truck. He's already hit the first shot. They'll follow it up. Ali gets a crossfire set. Bomb is dropped. They have to commit to grabbing it, but Dupree gives them a chance to do so with his 3rd kill now as Kerrigan.
Dupree, we'll see it from his POV right now, how he managed to find all of those frags.
Really clean, to be honest, with the Glock. Didn't have to switch much between the 2 targets. 3rd one's and Zippix fails to locate the head of Kerrigan on the way through. He'll fall back inside a pit instead, but this time he finds Nico. Won't continue on aggressively. Flash comes through, and Q is able to get 1 before blinded off. Spots another. Device goes down. Bomb's dropped on the ramp. He'll swing wide, and it's Zippix to drop.
It's finished off the job there of a nice 3K. Very well played by him. You can see him just doing a tremendous job here as he finishes off the round. No problem whatsoever.
Nearly hits the shot toward the top of the flower pots. Down to 67, they tag minimal damage, but it's Nico that steps up instead, and now Alu's got a chance to sit and wait, but Nico does it all himself. It's on to Dupree.
Backline's purchased, and here was the finishing segments of the previous one. Nico, the latest addition to Faze. He seems to be taking to them very well, though. Very comfortable. Find one on the rotation here, but he has to operate very quickly as he starts to walk towards the bomb site. His Device is not aware.
Good shot. Kio slips in! And he gets both!
Continuing the pain now as he gets another headshot.
Perfect headshot. Still has a lineup to try and get more, but Kerrigan's pulled it back. Device, don't get carried away, is there to contain him. Put him down, finds another, and looks as well for the last kill in the round. He gets it exactly in that direction because he isn't going to be pressured, but he doesn't know that. He's also flashed off. Eagle works, though. Limited vision, limited weapons. Doesn't even matter. Dupree! Oh, the 4th as well! How sick is this round for him? And he's looking for the ace. The first ace from anyone on Astralis in this tournament, and now they're getting pumped.
Desperately Just as it equals to work with there in some P250s, and Dupree with the ace. Phenomenal round from him. Look how good this was. That third headshot, my God. So sick.
Incredible. The first is the body shot, half blind.
Funnels Dupree to be a little bit more aggressive here. Nico charging in through Monster. He's trying to crack open the side here.
Inside of it, but he's blinded. And Dupree's able to find him. Gets his second before going down. The Flames had him dead to rights. But
gets one kill there. They can actually possibly win that round as well. But unfortunately, for Nico, he's fully blind. Just licking the pill of that.
Kiabi who's found a kill, but it's traded, and Nico on the Deagle continues to look prevalent. Oh, this is a great position. Smoke dissolving, great position indeed. A better shot from Glaves. Zipix is able to close it, and Astralis bring it back 16-12. They'll win their map choice, and they can calm down. Cyber
kill, they managed to close the round out. Fast play towards Squeaky Door, but Dupree, he's ready and waiting. 3 kills for him, looking for the ace once again. I would say
I had to do it. I know you hate me for it.
I think it counts. I think it counts. There's not a single primary weapon in terms of an M4 or a FAMAS that this is steps. We have got Ram from control for Faze, something to work with here, but CT's waiting for them on the other side. It's going to be Rain though with another stellar headshot there. Takes down Zipex, and Device though keeps striking back. A back and forth brawl now, but just a 3-burst.
for Astralis.
Device, he changes position up most rounds here on Nuke. Goes towards Ram, towards everybody wondering why he picks up that knife there. It's the fact he runs out of ammo and he has to die at that stage. That might sound strange that he has to die, but if the round expires without him going down, he gets no money into the next one.
Which means Zipix now is going to force to them. They're on it. They don't realize that they're on it. They're inside of the smoke. They've got it. That's the problem, because Kiabi doesn't see Alu slip by and they're able to walk in undetected.
Amazing play there from Alu. He had the only kid available as well. 3
words, they're ready for it. Dupree 1 versus 3.
It's got the Molotov though, so he can throw that to the mouth of the ramp room or chuck it on the bomb for the post-plant situation. We'll see what he decides to do. What a shot that is.
That is so amazing, Dupree. He tells that he's going to decon, goes back in. He's got 2 and he knows exactly where Nico is, and he nails it. Holy hell, Dupree, the ace in the last map, and that clutch is so unlikely, yet he pulls it off. Versus 4, they're gonna go from all facets and aggressions. Bomb planted down by Glaive, and the shot for Dupree. A man who clutched the last, closes it out, and Astralis, another 16-12 victory, find themselves on series.
And ensuing terror is coming out towards middle. Can't nail the headshot just yet.
Alu hits Caribbean, follows it, down goes Dupree. Alu walking by me as well, because everyone's out.
You can see the replay now. This was actually pretty beautiful. 2 1-taps coming in, boom. Takes to working together with Zipex in the apartments as well. Kiyashima and Ray need to work together here in tandem to see if they can get this first pickup and the final commitment towards the A side. Oh my God, Rain. I should say Kiyashima gets his head blown off. It's Glaive to open up the bomb site here. And he gets a double as well, make it a triple. Fantastic work from Glaive. That's going to be round done and dusted. 3 kills for him in total. With this, it's going to be a difficult buy overall.
That's a nice shot from Glaive, to be fair,
yeah,
through the hay bale.
Really nice. He gets 3 in total as well, completely shuts him down.
I bet either way, and Zipic starts to wrap in New Box. They find Kerrigan, low HP. He's able to snap both ways fast enough.
Astralis, a lot of pressure to make their way towards the B side. They had about 15. But here's Carrigan to finish the round off. It was aggressive play from Nico at the start. Quite an insane round overall. But Carrigan, like we said, 8 seconds remaining.
It's aggressive. One way to do it. Oh, that's why. That'll work. And the auto sniper at that wall. Kerrigan has mentioned that. What a shot out it was. He continues to get aggressive.
As well, that's going to be a thorn in their side. And another great shot from Alu. Hits the 4th as well, looking for the ace. Alu delivers in round number 15. What an amazing performance in the first half from them. They went down heavily in the initial.
They know he's there. Jump shot through from Nico. No, he was over top of his shoulders. Kios is found. It's Kerrigan that pulls back. He might be the difference maker. He's looking for his 3rd, and he's got that as well. Pistols start to turn
towards the library area. Moto and Kerrigan, he's throwing towards Arts. His teammates go quad. They lose the first frag in the form of Device, but Kerrigan just turns into a beast at this point.
Around on him, but he's got to stay inside of the site. Good shot. Kerry falls down. Low HP. Kiyoshima. He's got to hit it. Rain actually takes Kyo down. Trying to turn back, so call it a kill if you will. But Dupree's still got a crossfire set. Gets 1 Device arrives. There's still Kirby inside of the pick. Good play from Kerrigan there for, but Kirby, oh, he's out of bullets. It was the perfect time. It's pistol versus pistol, and Kirby still has it.
But now, here's the replay, Matt. This first shot, what was that?
So sick. Second one took him a bit of trouble. He got lucky here because he actually gets saved. Look how close he is.
Try and give as many kills as you can towards him as well. He's the all-burst, so that makes sense.
And Kirby, as soon as Device gets in that position from Banana, backs off to watch Boiler instead, so they're just putting maximum pressure on from maximum angles. Device does pick up one, speaking of that money. Still splattered in blood, sits on 16. Is he gonna sacrifice himself here? Is this jump out with the knife and follow me? Get the kill back. Maybe. Either way, Nico goes down. Op shot successful. Rain did jump across, but there was no peek out from Device, so it actually works for him. Jumps, nails that one, goes to the Tech 9, sprays back down. It's a third for Device, and Dupree catches shot. Glaive's flashed off. One's got behind Glaive. It's Nico, and Glaive retreats. Down he goes, but now Device comes alive. Knows that they're inside of the chapel, but they're still swarming on top of the site. Which direction does he look? Bomb down by some space.
Made it down to the 1v1 became very possible indeed. And Device, though, like we said, every round he has a decent amount of kills and he seems to get more and more powerful as he starts nailing out the rest of his teammates to go towards the B site. Device to strike first, doesn't pull the trigger yet, but there it is, takes out Kiyoshima.
That is so good from Device. Everyone in the world would have been tempted to take that shot. He knows it's a bait, waits it, finds it, stays alive to get 3. That is incredibly smart.
To the start, they've locked out the position with the smoke, and then he actually holds that position by himself. They can see that Carrigan, he's known for throwing...
On the Device, just getting there in time. Bomb. Tried to fire in, it's gonna get planted. Glaive and Dupree pushing up from Banana. It's all on the newest acquisition, and it's all done! Astralis win it! 3 maps, they bring Inferno in early. They knew exactly what they wanted to do. And not only are they your major champions, they are your fortified #1 team in the world, the IEM Intel Extreme Katowice World Championship. They win it all, and I have to say I'm impressed how they battled back despite being outskilled in the first games.
Beautiful story. What a tournament it's been. They started off slow here in the grand final on Cash. It wasn't the Astralis we're used to seeing, but they built into this grand final. Dupree especially, what an amazing few rounds he had throughout. Everyone delivering there in the final map as well. Device playing out of his mind with the AWP. You have to say the same about Addo as well. One of the greatest grand finals in my memory of CSGO. So entertaining, so many amazing plays, clutches everywhere. And there you have it, your champions. Astralis, they do it again.
And so many great finals lately in CSGO. And hats off to Faze, the new team in the mix. They'll be back. We've had 3 major tournaments this year. Astralis have won 2. We've had 4 different finalists. But these guys are on top of the world. To the stars, IEM champions, it's Astralis.